Hey guys, this is Dbdkmp, the best noob in the house! And this is my very first video I have done in a long time. Not the very first video I've ever done, period. Just the first time in a long time. I am back from my channel. Not that I haven't done any videos on it, but there is one on the Black King, in case you're wondering. And we have been focusing on, as you can see, there's been a lot of improvements. I don't remember if we have a video or not of this, but this is Starchef. It's presented by 99 Games or whatever. I don't know how many games they actually have because I don't play those. Can't really anyway, not enough room on the mobile device. So, as you can see, the garden has been stuff, and a lot of things have been rearranged since it's been, bought, and expansions have been bought. I've finally got 2 more tables, which is a maximum of 7 tables. And we now have, well, we don't really have another waiter yet, because they cost, the next waiter actually cost, I don't even remember what George cost. This one here actually is free, I believe. And George, I don't remember his name being George, but here he is. This is George. You're on VIP status because it has been given to us for a 30-day trial. Well, I really shouldn't say trial. Trial more like for me because, you know, I'm just kind of experiencing this game. So anyway, with the VIP, you can do a lot more. You don't have to buy the very big packages to enjoy it. Like these, you need these. You should always click on them because, well, not only do they get biscuits, biscuits, that's not what I mean. Anyway, then there's, like, you know, you'll see messages in the bottles. Those things are not really messages in a bottle, just bottles you gotta click on. And then there's sometimes you gotta use cash. I wouldn't use it all the time if you're really low. And, well, you want to always click on this at exactly 200 XP. That makes more sense because if you don't, it just, you know, as long as you've got a thing to work towards, that is, and which we do. And that's in this right here. This right here is your goal status. You can click on it, right, or tap on it, whichever. If you're on a PC, you can click on it. If you're on a mobile device like I am, which is what I'm recording to, yeah. See, right now, I don't have enough, you know, likes and whatever, posted. Let's see, where is it at? I can't help out with catering until catering comes available. So, you know, where is it at? What is that thing? Wait, what's that? Master Steward? Yeah, okay. That doesn't happen until I unlock the one thing, which costs about 10,000 gold for that. Everybody that loves me receive help from friends 100 times. Ugh, I don't want everybody loving me. Like, everybody that hates me just gotta love me now. That makes a lot of sense, but whatever. Let's see, not too much of a professional at this game, so have to forgive me if I can't tell you everything I don't know. I guess it's not there. It's disappeared. Oh, here it is. Star Abilities 3. Earn 5,000 XP from the senior stage. Which, as you can see, there's a goal to the chain. I don't know if there's more to it or not, but anytime there is, I just kind of do that. For most things, you know, I just do what I can for it. That's simply all I can do. Like that. But, I mean, I'm just trying to see about the difference anyway. For right now. So, and when you start, you don't have this many. As you go along, they come available. These little plots, you know, soil boxes, as they call them in this game. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, and if somebody helps you out, which is good, you can click on it. That means you get more rewarded that way. Plus, they get a reward too. So, you know, and yeah, I'm waiting to build up my coins so I can unlock this, because I need more of an expansion anyway for that. I've already expanded this place as much as I can. This next one will cost me 15,000. I'm not sure what this one will cost me until I get to 28, which I'm almost there, about, like, what, 3 levels from where I'm at. As you can tell, I'm 25. And my cash is at 65. It was much higher, but I spent it. I don't know why this game does this, but maybe it's because I've been spending my deals on it. But it's like the more you spend, once you get to a certain amount, they'll give you more of those items. Which, because it doesn't seem to be that it comes in very fast. It's like if I log in every single day or whatever, it's like it seems like it just doesn't happen. Yeah, to all the way up to I can get like only to about a certain so many. Like probably about next time I'll have like 6 out of 10, and it'll probably get me what, I don't know, 80 per deal. The next time I happen to upgrade my refrigerator, about 300 is pretty good. Because, I mean, the more higher you can get it, the better off you are, from what I understand. And it's always good to have 2 slots. I had to kind of cheat on that one there, or whether DVD, or the Black King had to, or whatever. Or kind of, sort of had to do that, because we needed the deal. But not all of it did we did. We just let it unlock slowly. But it was not too slow. Slow enough. I'm not sure how the star system works. But you see that up there where it's got a star, you got a 4 out of 7, that means it's a star. It starts at 0. And most of the time it comes off when you get like letters, from what I understand. And when you put more items in there, but I don't know. I put more items in here already. I mean, I really can't hardly afford them that very often because I'm trying to save up the gold because of other reasons, mind you. Because the more I have, even though it's so little, yeah, I still have to have a kind of a my word's not setback, more of well, you know. Anyway. That's just a kind of a backup plan to have more gold to back up to replace what I just spent, just to do that. And even then, I mean, look at how much has been in here, like that. You would have thought that it would have gone up, but no, it didn't go up, not at all. Since there was more additions, maybe I just had to have a few more items. I don't know. See, like it says, place decors of 50 points in your restaurant. Well, how do I know? See, it doesn't even really tell you what is of 50 points. It doesn't tell you that. Place the course of 35 points in your kitchen. Okay. Have sous chefs in your kitchen. Expand construction by 2 plots. Place the course of 15 points in your backyard. Now, that is going to be a different story because I don't really have the room for that. And then until I do, I also have to have room for more, basic, like, tree-like things. Trees don't come until later on, anyway. Like, around, what, 20? Somewhere in there? I don't know. I'd have to start it all over, and I can't really do that. Anyway, and then there's the mocktail counter. I don't know what they call it, the mocktail instead of the cocktail, but whatever. Probably a better saying than C word, but whatever. Which means I had to have 2 stars. I can't wait for that. That, I believe, just cost you about 10,000, someone once told me. And they were like at level 21 before I was. So, anyway. All this other stuff comes available later on. Like this right here, it requires me to have a 4-star rating. That's right, that's what we're called, 4-star ratings anyway. Like, it's like basically when you have like a 4-star hotel or a rated, basically, which are pretty good. I don't know about likes. A pool party, 45. I guess you have to be like 30 or so. I don't know what level you can start doing. I guess the community is part of the catering business, if you don't already know that. I haven't actually been fortunate enough to unlock that, and neither has what's her name either. The one that told me about it, because the only one I know about that knows this game. Not saying nobody that knows this game knows the game, but I can't talk to them. So it don't. So that's why I say that. So anyway, and then there's the store. There's another thing I like about this. You don't actually have to collect. So like this right here is the dairy store, which you can tell it says that. I really know what else to say this. And then the supermarket store, and then the meat store. The meat store is over here. You could actually tap on them separately, if you wanted to. But instead of doing all that monotonous stuff, oops, I don't want to quit the game. And then there's this chef's challenge. It's not really mostly worth it. You know, it's only if you can like get enough recipes to cook stuff up, and but you want to save up your money as well for like when you want to be able to go beyond 2. Because see, right now I can't go 2, and in case you want to upgrade quickly enough for your storage spaces, I would say 300 to 400 is about the maximum I would go. I mean, as far as if you want to spend up any cash, and I wait till you at least have to only about like pay at least 80 or whatever it is that you actually have to come up with, as long as you don't have to put up with a whole bunch out. Just my recommendation. I still don't know what the trophies do. We don't have no idea. There's somebody who needs help. Or no, maybe not. Okay, so whenever you see the explanation point, yeah, like that guy right there, you help them out. It gives you out quite a bit. And Matt is like someone you want to always send a gift to, because you can always get better like results a lot of times more than you can from like your regular friends. Like, okay, I'm gonna tap on this guy, and what you want to do is, no matter who it is, even if you're liked, and I always give back now. We always give out likes back, because you know it helps them. It's more helpful to those that can't earn any more trophies, but I do it anyway so that I can get back likes, because I'm kind of low, if you can't tell. The likes help out with the for not only the reward, if you can't tell. See that right there? Hopefully, oh, damn. That's alright, it's still useful. It's not alright that I didn't get the tools, but it's okay. I need the tools. Now see this? I'm going to do that, and I'm helping out. Now, I'm not sure how many times you can actually help out somebody. Doesn't say how many times you can. I know that it tells you how many times you can rescind help requests, but as far as actually helping them, I don't know. Honest to God, I don't have no idea about it. And sometimes there'll be message bottles on here too on their deal. So, what we're gonna do now is we're going to go back here. We're not gonna put this video for very long, because I'm trying to get this done so I can also be for me, Dbdkmp, the best noob in the house. So anyway, I thought I would show off a little bit of Starchef. And there is rewards for the food truck, but I would wait till you've at least gone ahead and like bought a bunch of stuff, and then like once you're done, you know, doing whatever, when you have like a you can go ahead and do it if you need to do for like recipes and stuff, and you're like really low. Stuff like that. I don't typically try to buy, but and the only reason to even do that for that is either helping out somebody else, or I wouldn't do it all the time, because see, gold is not something that doesn't really reward itself. But because there's a reward in here, if you can't tell, let's see, where is it at here? Like you can cook. I forget what it starts out with. The blender guru is whatever. Okay, you can tell that there's a bunch of rewards in here. Let's see, off the food truck. Buy 750 recipes from the food truck. Now there was I think 75 or something like that. And you see right there, 250 XP and the in-game cash. In-game cash is one of the most rarest things that you can do. Now I would put the advertisements on here and stuff, but ooh, another box. See that with VIP, I get more of it showing more often, and that's pretty good. What it is you can actually go up here. You click on this. It really helps if you want to get more benefits. You actually have to purchase a bigger package, which I can recommend in 30 days. They give you like about 7 days free, which is not bad. I mean, if you're low on budget. Now, see, and the more it does it, it levels up each time. And it just does it automatically. So don't ask me how that works, because I don't really understand the logic of it. But least you don't have to really do anything with it just for it to level up, I suppose. I mean, because it's like you already got enough to worry about on your hands here. So, you know. And what you want to do is you want to work towards getting... See where it says it's full up there? And then there's where it looks like it says 310. And then you got, what, 245. The reason why it's purple is because I'm on VIP status. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to keep on working towards till you get enough, because there's way too much that needs to be done. Like when you're trying to cook and stuff, you know, and then you need to like plant. You gotta have enough plants, especially because you gotta worry about planting. Now, those baskets up there are extra. Now, if you get more extra, what you can do when you click on where it says free gifts, but you can only do it a limited time. Now, for the first time, it was like it seemed forever, and I got like a crap ton of it for free. All I do was just watch some ads or play a little bit of a demo game or whatever, and it was fine. I just didn't have to download it or anything, which is pretty cool, I think, my personal opinion. This is not worth it, in my personal opinion. I suppose that's better. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God, please tell me I didn't make a mistake there. Oh, dear Lord. Awesome. Here's your reward. Oh, come on. Alright, so, anyway, don't spend or waste your cash on that. Never, ever waste your cash on that, because it is... And see, even though that you can get these rewards, they are not worth having. Because, I mean, look at that. I could easily win only if you're lucky and fortunate enough to play such games. I'm not that lucky, so I don't try to play it. I didn't even mean to do that. I don't know. I tapped it for some stupid reason. Anyway, so, just so you know, this is the big chest of it. If you're playing on any other mobile device, you probably won't notice what that little thing is right here. See that right there? It's not... Don't worry about it. It's nothing. If you just know anything about how to use it, which I'm not sure I want to. I mean, I don't really need it for any particular reason, to be honest. I was fine without it before. I mean, it still kind of does this thing. The only thing I don't like about this game, which is a minor annoyance, even though that it has a lot of greatness to it, okay? It has a lot of greatness to it. Is the loading screens. Now, the loading screens, I mean, I don't have a typical problem with loading screens in general. It's just every time, like, let's say I, you know, whatever, it's like it's reloading the game or something, and it's like, come on, man, I was just, you know, whatever. And it's redonkulous. Like, if I go to an ad or something within the game, it reloads the game, and it's dumb. I mean, I can understand when you open up the game, whatever, but, I mean, you know, and there is a parking lot here, but I have to have at least a star rating of 3, so I have to, and it's probably going to cost me that. And then there's the drive-in. I'm not sure what that does. At 35, it's probably going to cost me money for that, too. So even though that it costs you stars, but really, stars don't get sacrificed, you know, but basically, it costs you, you have to wait till you get certain stars to get things unlocked. Like this comes first, and then, even though it still costs cash, and then you got the, this right here, which costs you cash as well, after you get to star rating 3. And then after that, I believe it's the pool party. I'm not sure how far you can go as far as terms of stars, because I don't see anything else here that requires any other stars, but, you know, like, there is, like, you have to be level 30 to unlock things, blah, blah, blah. A lot of it's going to be majority of level variants. Like, the chef store won't be available to a certain level. And then there's, like, as well, the stores themselves, the general stores like the dairy, the meat store, and the supermarket will always be available. But like the like system is not available at early stages. Yeah, I think you have to be like, God, I don't know. I think it was like what 13 somewhere around there when it first came available to me. Um, and at least, you know. And anyway, so there you have it. These don't count because all this does is just give you a chance to earn gold. Blah blah blah. No, registration of a new account is required to be eligible for this work. Users will only be rewarded for looking. I wonder if that actually means, thinking about it, if that actually means that you actually have to have a new account on the game, because that would make sense. Because I don't have an account anyway. That's fine. But if I have to have a new account on this or Google Play, yeah, it's not that worth it to me. Because then it'd be like, okay, how can I get? Why would it show or offer you gold for this if you can't even get that for that account? That doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know. It's just confusing. Here's another one. As much as useful as gold and baskets are, the damn items are more useful because those are more rarity. Cash you can always get, like through this right here, and I believe the daily thing, which will pop up with a big box. And then there's the mystery box. If you can get the mystery box, go for it. I missed out on it a few times. I didn't realize there was one. And I saw it where you can get like a reward for it in here. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. You kiss your mother with those lips. In Vogue 2, get 100 likes for your restaurant. But it was 75. But I think there was something about for a bronze trophy. I don't know. Must have missed out on that because either that or they took it out of the game. One or the other. Collect reward 5 times in the mystery box. What's in the mystery box? I'm guessing the mystery box is within. See that box right there where it's got a star on top of it? That is what I'm talking about. That's what it looks like daily. There's also a big purple box. Sometimes it shows up if you're on VIP. And it shows up. Doesn't show up every day, but like you can get like 2 boxes. I think I may be mistaken, but I think I've seen twice. Sometime during the day, and then another one. Because at the normal time it's midnight. So anyway, there's that. What I'm going for right now, I don't collect 100. I don't try to do the XP because XP just is not. I mean, I get the gold because the gold to me helps out more. I mean, we know that I can get more from this, but this takes far too damn long. It's not to say that it's not worth it. It's just, like when you're low on resources and you need to make gold right now to buy like certain things, because I mean, with this you don't have to buy anything, but you have to trade baskets with. There's like 2 kinds of baskets. See that? Well, not 2 kinds. Actually, there is. The normal permanent one, which is your maximum right there, which right there is 245, is my maximum. And then there's the ones up above, and those are the extras. And they get used if I get down to 0. Or if I don't have the right amount of baskets to be using. And I don't know, to be honest, the specifics. To have the right amount, but I believe it's going to take a lot more. But the higher time you get higher, and the more time it takes to get stuff done. When you start out early enough, it's not going to matter as much. It's still going to take quite a bit, but then it's going to be a hell of a lot because you're going to want to keep on maintaining your goal, increasing your maximum. Which I don't know if it's a little bit more further on or in between or whatever. Between normal, which is without the VIP, and with the VIP. to get that up there. Because sometimes it don't increase until like a number, like like levels, like one or two levels, whatever. But like in other words, I don't know if there's going to be several levels or what some of the time before you can get your maximum up to a certain point. So let's see. Wow, what is this? What chef hats? What are chef hats for? They must have been just introduced us because I just got through getting one another day ago, and I earned it by doing something. I don't know what I did to earn it or something. Also, if you do things just right as well, let's see, what is it now? Under here, that's right. You'll get, if you click on this, it says speedy service. Unlimited speedy service when play and luxury is active. I don't really get that because it wasn't originally that way. And what's funny as hell is when they start going in there and start using skates. The reason not them skating so much is when they're doing it, it's like there's something wrong with their leg, like it's glitching or something. It's so funny, man. But I mean, even that has a tendency to get tiresome after a while. I have had this in different spots, whatever. I've just rearranged it. This was over here somewhere, blah blah blah. I just kind of did things. This was in a different spot when I first started. And just like my steam table, I kept my steam table where it's at, so I moved it there. That's sort of the permanent spot for now. I might be moving my grill pretty soon again once I get this, pretty much purchased. Like when you first get your first expansion, it doesn't really do much for the kitchen until you get buy the first expansion for the kitchen. Then you get to this. And then there's Joe's service. Joe's service does not come until a little bit later on. I don't remember what level you have to be to unlock him. And then there's the free service. Now the VIP gives you a little bit more access to him. But even so, you have to wait like so many hours before it becomes free again. It's not worth it to use any. If it becomes where you gotta have to use cash, wait until it says free. Always wait until it says free. Yeah. So meow with you. Anyway, so Chef Store is just that you place items on here. Like I can place this on here, and this would sell, and I don't want to do that because once you do, see like that right now, a lot of it's more worth it to sell it. That's more than it is half off. You want to start out with low when you first start out, but yeah. So I mean, but when you have like some limited space, always just like wait until you get up to at least 10. Right now it's the 10 marker because I only have so much space. So yeah, for everything it's about 10, just about. And you really like any extra above that. I mean, I also recommend whatever works for you because that's been my luck so far. I haven't been able to use any other better strategies for my deal. For how much I can actually store. Someone said it's just too much, but I think their storage is more higher than mine because they've had more time to increase theirs. So, anyway, yeah. So anyway, guys, this has been your host Dbdkmp for Starchef, and I wanted to do this as a way to kind of introduce myself back into my channel as I continue on. Anyway, I'm going to see what is this. Alright, I forgot to go through this. I'll take care of this real quick now. I'm gonna go see if he's got anything. If he ain't got nothing, he ain't got nothing. And it's always a good idea to help out anybody, even if they're not in your friends list. Which is odd because I guess you can still add them as a friend and they're not technically in your friends list. And they can still send you gifts because they don't have to be a friend of yours. Like, especially if you help them out and it's like, oh, okay, so they can send you gifts. But they're not a friend of yours. So I don't know. Another thing that I don't like about that, speaking of this game, is how many friends you can have. It's actually much more limited than Facebook itself. Which is nuts. Facebook just, I mean, anything that limits you on friends just sucks. Especially because, and then it wants to turn around and say, well, if you want more slots in the store, you gotta add people in your friends list. Now, and there's no guarantee that they're gonna click on that and go, oh yeah, okay, I'll play that, blah, blah. So, okay, so, anytime you see it, like a double hand on top of there, always click on help. Always helps. Not only does it benefit them, but it benefits you too. Like you can see it on here, anywhere. You might even see it somewhere in here. He's not. I guess he's not high enough to see, or she. I don't know. Being as it doesn't have a man or woman in there, so well, I still know to actually tell. Even though it's Japanese writing, I really don't care. One way or the other. I mean, not to say anything bad against anybody's gender or anything. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't have no idea. I'm just saying he or she. That's all I'm going to say for the record, because without knowing, because I don't know them personally. But you don't have to play this game. Here we go again. Once again with the damn baskets. That's just too damn depressing. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. This has been Dbdkmp. You got it. Went too long. Bye-bye.